Hello everyone, my name is Aman Kumar from marinosmartpro.com. So today in this video we are going to discuss the further part of numerical reasoning, that is number system. And yes, this is also applicable for TME, Descartes and GP rating. So on continuing with the series of numerical reasoning, let's start with the questions. So the first question is, the difference of two number is 1365. On dividing the larger number by the smaller, we get 6 as quotient and 15 as remainder. So what is the smaller number? So here what is given, let's say the first number is x, so the second number will be, so the difference is 1365, which means the second number will be x plus 1365. Now next is, on dividing the larger number by smaller, we get 6 as quotient and 15 as remainder. So here we see, for example, if there is a dividend, it is dividend and it is divided by a divisor. Here we get the quotient and here we get the remainder. So the equation becomes divisor into quotient plus remainder is equal to dividend. So this is we are going to use here. So here it is saying that on dividing the larger number by a smaller number. So here this is a smaller number and this is the larger number. So dividing the larger number, that is x plus 1365 is being divided by x. So we are getting some quotient. So we get 6 as quotient and remainder as 5. So remainder as 15. This is remainder. So based on this, comparing this with this, what we can form the equation is dividend is equal to, dividend means x plus 1365 is equal to divisor into quotient. So your divisor is x into quotient. Quotient is 6. So it will become 6x plus remainder. So plus remainder here is 15. Now we just have to solve the equation. So it will become 5x is equal to 0, 5, 1350. So x becomes 270. So what is being asked? What is the smallest number? So smallest number is x, that is 270. So this will be our answer. Moving on to next question. And the question is, if the number 517 star 324 is completely divisible by 3, then the smallest whole number in the place of a star will be. So here we have to understand what will be the divisibility rule by 3. So a number is divisible by 3 when the sum of all its digits is divisible by 3. So here what is the equation like? 5 plus 1 plus 7 plus 3 plus 2 plus 4 plus star. This should be divisible by 3, then only the whole number will be divisible by 3. So on adding, what we get? 516 plus 713 plus 316 plus 218 plus 422. So we are getting 22 plus star. So here it is asking the smallest whole number. So here we have got 22. So the smallest we can get is 2. If we add 2, we will get 24. So 24 will be divisible by 3, which means the whole number will be divisible by 3. So what we are adding is 2. So the smallest number what we can add, or what we can put in the place of a star, is 2. So 2 will be our right answer. Moving on to next question. The next question is the sum of first 45 natural numbers is. So we have a formula here, that is sum of n natural numbers is given by n into n plus 1 by 2. So this is the formula which we'll be using. So here it comes 45, n is 45 into n plus 1, that is 46 by 2. So this will go 23. So 45 into 23. 45 into 23. So here, to simplify this multiplication, what we can do is we can write this as 45 into 20 plus 3, right? And now this will become 45 into 20 plus 45 into 3. Now we can easily calculate. This is 900 and this will come 135. Just add it. So this will be our answer. Moving on to next question. So the next question is, on dividing a number by 5, we get 3 as remainder. So what will be the remainder when the square of this number is divided by 5? So let the number be x. Number is x. So on dividing a number by 5, we get 3 as remainder. So when we are dividing this number by 5, so and we are getting 3 as remainder. So as discussed earlier, that there is dividend, there is divisor, quotient and remainder. So dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So this is the equation which you form. So here dividend is, so which one is being divided? X. So x is equal to divisor. So here the divisor is 5 into quotient. So quotient, for example, we don't know what is the quotient, so we'll take as q, plus remainder is 3. This will be our equation. Now the next part is, what will be the remainder when the square of this number is divided by 5? So when we square this number, so we'll say x square, right? We'll take x square now. So here we take x square, this will become like this. So here we got a plus b whole square, that is 25 q square plus 9 plus 30q. Now if we further simplify this, suppose if we rewrite this as, because we have to, the number is divided by 5, right? So we have to just make it like divided by 5. So we can write 25q square 30q plus we can write 9 as 5 plus 4. Now here what we see, if we take up to this 5 as common, so this will come as 5q square plus 6q plus 1, and here this 4. Now in this equation again, suppose we assume this as r. So this equation can be rewritten as 5r plus 4. So which is basically the same format like this, right? What is here? The 5 is the divisor, r is the quotient, and 4 is the remainder. So what here it is asking, what will be the remainder when the square of this number is divided by 5? So this is the square. So when we divide it by 5, so there will be some quotient and the remainder will be 4. So our answer will be 4. So this method is quite lengthy, and if you try to solve with this method in exam, so it will kill your a lot of time. So in order to save time in such kind of question, we just generally take a number, a smaller and convenient number, and then solve based on that, right? So here what we do is, on dividing a number by 5, we get 3 as remainder. So just take an example, in the multiple of 5. So example, we take 10. So we get 3 when we are dividing a number, we get 3 as a remainder. So we'll add 3 here, that is 13. So this satisfy the first condition, like our number is 13. So when we divide 13 by 5, so we'll get 3 as remainder. So one condition is satisfied. Now moving on, what will be the remainder when the square of this number is divided by 5? So just square this number. So 13 square is 169, and divided by 5, you will get your answer. So this will come 3, 9. This will again come 3. So what we are getting, the remainder is 4, right? So our answer will be 4. So you can see we just solve in these simple steps. So whenever you get such kind of questions, don't go by this traditional method, because in this competitive examination you are not being marked on the steps. You just have to mark your answer. So the shorter you achieve at the answer, the more time you save for the next question. So coming on to the next question. The next question is, on dividing a number by 357, we get 39 as remainder. So on dividing the same number by 17, what will be the remainder? So let the number is x. On dividing a number by 357, we get 39 as remainder. So x is equal to, we are dividing it by 357. 357. So when you divide, let's say some quotient is there, q, and remainder is 39. 39. So why we are writing like this? Because as we already said that divisor is dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So here dividend is x, that is x is being divided by 357. 357 is the divisor, and suppose there is a quotient q and the remainder is given 39. So this will be our equation. Now on dividing the same number by 17, what will be the remainder? So if for the same number, if it is divided by 17, so what will be the remainder? So now when we are dividing it by 17, so we'll try to formulate this equation in terms of number 17. So how can we do that? So we'll just take common. For here, before taking common, just make it like This is 357q plus we can write 39 as 34 plus 5. So why we are doing this? Because 34 is the multiple of 17 and we have to take out 17 as common so that we can find the remainder. So here if we this will take 17 as common, we get 17 into 2 34 plus 1 71. So they will get 21q plus 2 here and plus 5. So if we assume this as say a, so we'll get 17a plus 5. So here we are getting the same format. 17 is our divisor, a is our quotient, and 5 is our remainder. And what we need to find, what will be the remainder? So the remainder will be 5. So that is our answer. So the next question is, what smallest number should be added to 4456 so that the sum is completely divisible by 6? So it should be completely divisible by 6. So first we try to find out what is the remaining 4456. I'll divide it by 6. Can go by 7. 25, 4, 16, 12. So remainder is 4. So the required answer, so how much extra we need to add? That is this minus this. 6 minus 4 equal to 2. So how do we arrive at this? Because if you see here, after this we take 6 here and this will is here 16. So if it has been plus 2, that is 18, then it will have been completely divided by 6, but it is only 6 here. So we need to add extra 2 here so that we can, so that this number would completely divided by 6. So that is why we our answer will be 2. That is 2 extra is needed here so that it can completely divide. And on the contrary, if you see, if the question would have asked what should be the smallest number to be subtracted from this so that it is completely divisible by 6. So when it is saying that the smallest number to be subtracted, so that will be 4. Why? Because if you see, we can write 4456 as divisor into quotient, that is 6 into 742 plus 4. So this is the only extra thing, right? So if the question would have been the smallest number to be subtracted, so if we remove this minus 4, then this number will be completely divided by 6, because 6 into 740 divided by 6 will get 742, right? So if like here the question is asked what smallest number should be added, then we'll do divisor minus remainder, that is our answer 2. And if it is saying that smallest number to be subtracted, then that will be the remainder. So that will be all for today's video. If you want more video, you can mention your thing in the comment below. We'll try to put forward more videos like this. Also, if you are preparing for the synergy exam, so you can find the study material in the description below, and there are also various links to different videos which we have made for the synergy exam. You can check those videos also. That will be also helpful in clearing the synergy exam. Thank you.